Since we've already covered the fantasy end of the board game spectrum in a previous video, we figured we'd push things in the other direction today. We're going to have a gander at the 3 best science fiction board games you can download on the App Store. If you like lasers, spaceships and all that sort of thing, then this is the list you've been waiting for. Especially if you like dice. Who doesn't like dice? So you want to play Talisman, but you can't be bothered with all the swords and sorcery nonsense. In which case, Talisman Horus Heresy is the game for you. Set in the grim dark of Games Workshop's far future during the pivotal conflict that drives the story of the entire 40k universe. Your character tours war-torn systems, recruiting friendly units and dispatching enemy ones. You can also investigate a number of named planets and participate in events from the war. It's basically Talisman underneath it, with a few new ideas tossed in to make things more thematically sensible. So if you don't like Talisman, this probably won't change your mind. It does, however, make the game faster by offering more chances to build your stats, which we reckon is no bad thing. Galaxy Trucker is a cracking wee game about building up a space trucking business. And we mean like literally building it up. You need to construct your spaceship at the start of every game, grabbing cards from a deck and squishing them together. You have to turn over a selection of event cards and apply the effects to all the players. This is a race, your start position determined by how fast you finished building your ship. Coming in first nets you a nice cash bonus. Then you fly off on missions, trying to deposit cargo and hoping against hope you've got all the bits you need not to suffocate in the bleak nothingness of space. It's cheerier than it sounds though. A good board game turned into a great app. Star Realms is a deck building game that's all about creating your own galactic empire. You head out into space with a deck full of ships and take on either real players or the AI in card-based battles to the death. It's unusually vicious for a card game. Rather than the tame race for victory points typical of most of its peers, here you're trying to blast your opponent directly. Its most interesting innovation is the factions. Most of the cards belong to one of several groups, like the repulsive Blob Hive or the terrifying Machine Cult. Each has a speciality, and if you play more than one card from a faction in a turn, they all generate a useful ally bonus. It's huge, it's compelling, and if you want to play a card game that's not all magic, spells and goblins, then this is definitely your best bet.